The mysterious loner. Ah yes, the mysterious loner. The one who sits in the corner, hoodie up, headphones on, glaring at the floor like it owes him money. He doesn't talk to people, obviously. He observes. He's not shy. No. He's above meaningless social interaction. You'll often hear him say things like, "I prefer books to people," which is cute until you realize his favorite book is just a graphic novel about a samurai who doesn't speak. He always has a tragic backstory, or at least he wants you to think he does. In reality, he just got left on red once and decided emotions were a weakness. And of course, if you try to talk to him, he'll say something vague like, "I'm not used to people caring," which really just means he hasn't figured out how to hold a normal conversation. But here's the twist. He wants to be noticed. He needs you to ask, "Are you okay?" Because that's how the scene starts. The tragic protagonist. This one breathes melancholy. They wake up sad. They shower sad. They moisturize with sadness. Their entire identity is built on pain. Not actual therapy, of course. Just vibes and vague tweets. They'll post a black and white selfie with a caption like, "Healing, slowly," even though all that happened was someone skipped their Insta story. They romanticize being misunderstood. They love deep convos, dim lighting, and the feeling of being emotionally wrecked by a playlist they made at 3 a.m., which is titled, "People Leave, It's Fine." The TikTok self-aware main character. This one knows exactly what they're doing. Main character. They've claimed it, trademarked it, and added sparkles. They film sunsets with lo-fi music, sip matcha in slow motion, and dramatically stare out windows with captions like, "This view is healing my inner child." They say things like, "This is so main character of me," while brushing their teeth. They don't have mental breakdowns. They aestheticize them. Every outfit is a soft launch. Every coffee shop moment, a montage. Even walking to the store becomes a slow-mo reel with text overlays like, "Me romanticizing my errands so I don't spiral." They post thirst traps with trauma-laced captions like, "Healing looks good on me," and share playlists titled, "I'm the drama, but I'm self-aware." And yes, they'll film themselves crying, then edit the lighting and slap a quote on it. The wise beyond their years. This one speaks in riddles and drinks herbal tea like it's ancient wisdom in liquid form. They're 22 going on 87. They use phrases like, "The energy in this room is off," and "I've been here before," not physically, but spiritually. They walk slowly, talk softly, and somehow always find a reason to bring up the moon cycle. They're the friend who pauses mid-conversation to say something like, "You ever think the pain we carry isn't even ours?" No one asked. But sure, let's go there. They don't argue, they observe, they don't date, they connect on a soul level. They don't get tired, they're energetically drained. Also, they always have a quote ready. Usually Rumi, or something that sounds like Rumi, but is actually from Pinterest. Therapist to everyone, but a mess themselves type. This one gives the best advice to everyone else. They're the group chat's emergency hotline, the shoulder to cry on, the "you always know what to say" friend. Except, they're also the person crying silently in the shower while giving themselves a TED talk in the mirror. "You're okay, you've survived worse. Also stop texting him." They'll talk their friend out of a toxic relationship, then spiral when their situationship doesn't text back in 10 minutes. Their DMs are filled with "thank yous" and "how are you so wise?" But when asked how they feel, it's either "I'm fine" or total emotional breakdown at 3 a.m. They've read every self-help book, watched every healing TikTok, and still ignore their own advice like it's spam mail. The hyper-self-aware, but still a mess type. This one knows they're spiraling and narrates it in real time. They'll be like, "I have 47 things to do, so naturally I've been scrolling for 3 hours and now I hate myself, but in a productive way." They're emotionally intelligent, self-aware, and still making all the same mistakes on loop. They'll say things like, "My attachment issues are acting up again, lol. Anyway, here's my to-do list." I'll ignore. The functioning, but emotionally depleted type. This one gets stuff done. Emails sent, laundry folded, social battery dead since 2021. They're polite in public, productive at work, and low-key dying inside. But you'd never know, because they smile like everything's fine. They say, "I'm just tired," but it's not physical, it's the soul exhaustion of pretending to be okay for too long. They've mastered the art of being normal around people, then collapsing the second they're alone. They have 63 unread texts and no emotional energy to respond. The has a to-do list, ignores it, panics later type. This one is organized, in theory. They write to-do lists with color-coded pens, sticky notes, and maybe even a Notion template they copied from YouTube. But do they actually follow any of it? No. They write it, admire it, close the app and scroll TikTok for 2 hours like there isn't a deadline sprinting at them. They thrive in chaos, not because they like it, because they've adapted. They don't do things early, they do them in a 4-hour panic with 1 tear, 3 snacks and 0 regrets. They'll say, "I work better under pressure," which is code for I emotionally dissociate until I'm out of time.